right. That's why me and gang walk around with no fright. These hoes mad cause we in the spotlight. 30 bitches jumping on the bed. 20 bitches got their legs around her head. And 10 bitches spin on top of their head. Boss bitches, yeah, we all up.
Alright, what's up, y'all? So I'm gonna try to make this quick. I'm gonna try not to take too long. I was trying to chop up a lot of stuff before we started recording. I had finally bought me a camera, y'all, and somebody had stole it or something. I don't know where it's at. I didn't even get to use it. So I'm still recording off my phone. So hopefully don't nobody call or interrupt or don't cut off or whatever like that. Oh, I didn't do an introduction. I need to make one. What's up, y'all? It's Danny. Welcome back to Cooking with Dan. Yeah, Cooking with Dan. I got a couple pages, so it's like I got to remember all the names. But I am sorry. I think my last video was sometime last year. I'm very sorry, y'all, that I have not been posting. I have been really, really, really busy. But I'm glad that I did take that little break because now I'm able to come back with some more recipes and some more ideas. So we're going to go ahead and get started on the ingredients. I usually lay everything out and show y'all. So right now what I have in the pan is bell peppers and onions. So I grabbed one of each color. I got the yellow chopped up in here, the green, the orange, and I got them the onions. Then I got a red one, bell pepper that I'm going to chop up. Then I'm going to chop up these garlics. And then I'm going to put it on with some probably my vegan butter. Y'all already know my favorite vegan butter or olive oil. Which one, it don't matter. I'm just going to turn the heat on and get it sauteing. Now, usually people saute and put things in one at a time. But, hey, when you cooking, it's going to get cooked anyway. It's going to get done. So, you know, and like I said, I literally just came in the house from washing. My son hold my phone right now while it's on the charger, so it was already about to die. And it's just like I had to get this video in because I keep coming in here and cooking and days going by and I'm not posting. I'm like, I need to come in, I need to cook something for y'all, at least get one video up, you know, for this week. So I'm like, I gotta make sure I do something. So like I said, I'm just trying to hurry up before, you know, any interruptions and stuff. I want this to go smoothly. So I'm just rinsing all them seeds out the bell pepper. So like I said, after I get this on, I'm going to put what I got chopped up on some heat. And get them going. And then I'm going to chop up my garlics and my mushrooms. So like I said again, I chopped up all of the peppers. I grabbed one of each color. Green, yellow, orange, and now I'm doing red. That's in the pot right now. I have 2 onions chopped up in there as well. And the reason why I'm making it, you know, cutting up so much and making a lot is because, you know, this is going to last me and my son for the weekend. And I don't have to do all that extra cooking. You know what I'm saying? That way. So, yeah. So, please don't judge my cutting, y'all. I am not fucking Gordon Ramsay. Okay? I'm Danielle. And this do look sloppy and dumb, but as long as they bite-sized pieces enough for me, hey, that's it. These bite-sized pieces, this can fit in our mouth without nothing, without no interruptions. And I'm trying to hurry up because my little brother is on his way. We're supposed to be on his way, and I gotta do his hair and stuff, so I'm just crunched for time, y'all. I be really so busy. And I'm thankful, though, because, you know, at first my life used to be busy not doing shit or some shit I don't want to do. But now my life is actually busy doing stuff that I love doing and want to do. So, you know, them tables, they do be turning. Make sure you back some. You don't got to be too close. I don't want to knock the phone off the charger. Okay, so we got all them chopped up. I'm just cleaning my area. Y'all know me. I like to clean as I go. I can't do that dirty shit. Rinse my little cutboard off. Bring it back over here so we can chop up the onions. The garlic and the mushrooms is next. So you already know what I got in there. All the bell peppers and onions. We also have garlic, mushrooms, tofu. We have vegan almond milk, original unsweetened, tomatoes, 2 jars of tomato sauce or pasta sauce, whatever. It don't matter the flavor, but as vegans, it do matter. I will say that. Make sure it don't have milk in it, and make sure it's some type of organic vegan base. So I got tomato, basil, garlic. Our lasagna noodles, I picked the gluten-free ones, and they oven ready, so I don't gotta boil them. Then we have our vegan cream cheese by Kite Hill. We got the one with chives, and we got the regular one. I got all of this stuff from Myers. I stay in Detroit, Michigan, so, you know, I don't know if it's a Myers everywhere, but if you see any of these things, you know what I'm saying, but I did get my stuff personally from Myers. I know everybody usually always asks, where did you get your stuff from? Where you get your stuff from? So I like to tell people just in case they got the same store. So I got my olive oil, putting it in my little stir fry stuff. I got it between high and medium. Put that in there, and I'm gonna put some of my vegan butter in there. Y'all already know. You already know. I might have been gone for a minute, but you already know. Actually, that one had salad in it. I be keeping my butter bowls, my bad. Let me try that again. Boom. This the one with the butter. Okay, so we putting some butter in there for some flavor, obviously. I know that's a lot, but it's gonna cook up. It's gonna do what it's gonna do, and it's gonna do what it's gonna do. Now, while that's doing what it's gonna do, chop up these garlics. Y'all, I know I do not be cutting stuff right. Pay attention. I know I do not be cutting stuff right. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, as long as it's getting chopped up, it's good and we can eat it. That's all that matters. I already know I'm gonna have to cut the video as well, because oh, I don't even think I said what we making, even though it's gonna be in the title. That's because I'm like, I'm not trying to say I'm rushing, but I'm really just trying to, you know what I'm saying, I just need to get this video in. But no, what I was about to say, oh yeah, we are making vegan lasagna, if I did not say that. I'm sorry, y'all, I didn't introduce right, but I really wanted to get this recipe up. It's like, I'm always making something, but I never had a camera around, so it's like, you know, let me just get this because I needed something up. I kept promising everybody new meals was going up this month, so I'm like, I need to post something. I know y'all been waiting. Shout out to Cooking with Dan page. We got 11 subscribers. So shout out to the 11 of y'all who is subscribed to me that want to get y'all health together. And thank you for letting me be the one to help you get your health together. Because this is still a journey for me. I don't feel like I'm an expert or none of that. I've learned a lot along the way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just sharing what works for me, which can also work for others. Which is the same that have been working for others. That's how I jumped on the train. You know what I'm saying? But I know everybody do things differently, do things in their own ways and stuff like that. So you might find some difference in my journey or something that can help out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? However that goes. But I'm thankful to the 11 subscribers that we have. Our goal this year is to reach millions. Okay? That's the goal in life, period. We want to reach millions. We want to reach out to millions. We want to get everybody together. Get it right, get it tight. Okay? Get it right, get it tight. But yes, everybody always asks, was going vegan hard? You know, stuff like that. Going vegan was not hard. I will say my first 2 years was a little hectic. I could not let go of snacks and pizza. That was my weakness or whatever. And then I still was having, like, every now and then had some cheat days. At the time, I was still with my second child's father. And, you know, he wasn't vegan. So, you know, he come around with snacks. He come around with this and that. Bite this, eat that, you know, just all kind of dumb stuff. And I'm not blaming nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's my fault. This is what I want to do. Nobody should be able to, you know, mess that up for me. You know, so it was just all about getting serious. You know what I'm saying? It was just really all about getting serious with it, because I was feeling the back and forthness in my body. Like, you know, my body trying to be healthy, you know, trying to get used to a new lifestyle. But meanwhile, I'm eating a Snicker, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, you know. So I had to really just let everything go. No pops. If it's juice, it got to be not from concentrate, and it got to be 100% juice. And that's it. If I do drink juice, it's that. Unless I get I need to get a juicer. But you know, that's actually the better option, if you have a juicer, to just juice your own juice and make your own juice. That way you don't got to too much worry about, because it might not be from concentrate, but they still got other shit in there. It ain't made at home. It's made at a factory or whatever. So, you know, it's still shit that's out here. But I'm sorry, I be trying not to cuss. I hope I don't get monetized or whatever. But yeah, it's that was really it for me. But I finally let it go. I don't drink juice, like I said, unless it's that kind of juice, and water. That's it. The only thing that I'm trying to challenge myself on is getting down to a gallon of water a day. Because I am not drinking my full gallon of water a day. That gallon be lasting me 2 days. That means, bitch, I'm still thirsty. Because what? So that's really the next thing now. I finally got the snacks out the way. I can finally say no. I can finally walk past them without wanting it. I can finally have regular pizza come around me without wanting it. I have, like, as far, I'm going to make a, I'm actually going to write it down. I'm going to make a tip video about cravings and, you know, how to curb stuff and substitutes and stuff like that. I think that's the next video that I need to make. Because that really be the main question. Like, well, how do you do this? And how do you stop eating this? And, you know. So we got our shrooms. Just going to give them a little rinse. People always ask, what do you use to replace your meat? And I always tell them, I either use tofu, mushrooms, or cauliflower. Those are the only 3 things that I use so far to replace my meat. The cauliflower, I only use that when I'm making that the vegan chicken. And you know, I just wash them, season them real good, make my batter or whatever, and just fry them. It's basically fried cauliflower. You know what I'm saying? But that, and for the mushrooms, I use it for the meat substitute in spaghetti, lasagna, you know, stuff like that. And then I use the tofu. I make scrambled tofu like eggs sometimes too. Or I will put saute it up and stuff like grilled chicken for the salad. That's actually the next recipe that I'm gonna show y'all. So yeah, I've been experimenting. I've been learning some little recipes. I've been trying stuff out. So that's why I said I'm glad I did take a break. That way I can come back. Well, it wasn't no break, but you know, that I can come back a little stronger. New year, stronger, everything. So we're going to start this right off with some good lasagna. Something that'll last you a couple days. It's going to be good. Heart, stomach feeling, whatever them words they be using, trying to make it all. That's what I was thinking about. Hearty, right? I think it's that. Make you feel full, hearty, whatever. Whatever, it'll come to me. I can't think about it right now, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think I was saying it right, but anyway. Yeah, so you're going to be full, like I said. Last a few days, depend on, well, you know, that depends on how many people eating off of it. It's just me and my oldest son. My 2-year-old son, he is vegan, you know what I'm saying? But he turned 2 in May actually. But he's like, eat regular food still. Cause you know, he eat off his dad and stuff, because right now he at a stage where we trying to get him from breastfeeding. And you know, he was just too dependent on the titties. So, you know what I'm saying? He barely was eating. So, you know, You know, where I cook my food, and basically they just was trying to get him to eat, so they'll give him, you know, whatever they eating and stuff like that. But it's just so we can get him to eat, and you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I be losing my words sometimes. I'm trying to, you know, I don't want the video to be boring. I don't want to just talk about nothing. I try to, you know, entertain y'all some kind of way, because I don't want to just stand here cooking quiet. I don't know if my app do voiceover. It might do, but I am not going to feel like doing a voiceover over this long video. I might as well just talk. So, recap of what we got in the pot. Olive oil, the vegan butter by Smart Balance. We got red, green, orange, and yellow bell pepper, mushrooms, 2 onions, and a whole garlic clove. I could have used 2, but the only reason why I'm putting so much is so, like I said, it can be enough for me and my son. Because I'm not cooking this weekend. So now while that is doing what it's going to do, turn it down a little bit, because it shouldn't take long, we're going to come over here to the blender. And we are going to make ricotta cheese for the lasagna. So, tofu. It don't have to be extra firm or whatever like that. I literally don't care if it's firm or soft. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I have not got a soft kind of tofu. I usually get firm or extra firm for cutting purposes, because you know you can like cut it like chicken strips and stuff like that. So I guess I do kind of have a preference, because I don't get soft. So I either get firm or extra firm tofu, but they do have it in soft. And that's just basically the texture of it, basically. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see that? It's firmness. That way I can cut it and stuff. You know, like, I know tofu probably look nasty. People always say, oh, it's nasty. It don't got no... So, tofu is basically based off of however you season it. It don't have no taste for real. It's like mushrooms. It's based off how you season it. You know what I'm saying? Far from nasty, though. Like, it can be nasty by itself without seasonings and stuff. It's all how you cook everything, because even meat can be nasty if you don't cook it right. So, we got our tofu in the blender. Next thing we're going to do, and I got extra this time, because every time I make my ricotta cheese, I never have enough when I'm layering my lasagna. And that is so irritating. So, we're going to use both things of these, cream cheese. So I use 1 whole pack of tofu. This cream cheese is 8 ounces from Kite Hill, made with almond milk. We're using this whole thing. And then I got 1 more, same company. It's just chives. You know, so it got that little flavor. Put that in there. It don't have to, y'all, for this part, it do not have to be the exact same cream cheese, because every time I make this, I use a different company. I just be trying them, and sometimes I might go in there and can't find what I had last time. Now I got to get a different one. You know what I'm saying? So this part, please don't try to kill yourself because you're trying to find exactly what people use on the videos. You can substitute stuff. You know, I think that was my problem watching videos and trying to find what I can cook and what I can eat. I'm like, damn, I need the exact same thing they got. Like, no. You can use any cream cheese. The only important thing is that I was using 2 things of cream cheese to give you more ricotta cheese when you're doing your layering for your lasagna. But it do not have to be one with chives in it, because, you know what I'm saying? So we have our almond milk, original unsweetened. Now, it don't have to, I usually get silk milk, but you can use silk, soy, almond, oat, whatever, any kind of milk. You can either go get you some cashews from the store, put them in water for a couple hours, however you're supposed to do it, and make your own milk like that if you want to. It don't matter. Long as it's unsweetened, whatever you get, original and unsweetened. If you try to get that flavored milk, like that vanilla one and stuff like that, your food gonna be nasty as hell, y'all. So I'm gonna do a little bit at a time, because you don't want it. You making ricotta cheese, so you don't want it too liquidy. Cause I learned my lesson on that too. So you know, a little bit of milk at a time, and we just gonna blend it from there. We're gonna season it, so y'all know. I always tell y'all my seasonings. I'm about to put a little garlic powder in there. And actually, I'm going to keep these seasonings out. So the same seasonings I'm about to use in there, I'm about to use for everything else I season. Pepper. Onion powder. When I first started cooking this, it used to take so long. I got oregano leaves and Italian. That's going to be to put in the lasagna. Pink Himalaya salt. And I used to use sea salt. I used to be a real stickler on my salt. And ever since I came across the pink Himalaya salt and how healthy it is and all that good stuff, I haven't went back. Did I use all the nutritional yeast? Okay, y'all, so don't freak out if you don't have no nutritional yeast. That's the damn near like bacon to vegans. I usually put it in everything, but I don't have nutritional yeast. So nutritional yeast, just like I said, it yeast, like yeast infection, yeast. Nutritional yeast. You put that in here with your other seasonings, and you can also put it in when you know, in anything. But nutritional yeast is the only thing that I am missing. I swear to God, I went to the grocery store and bought all this stuff to cook this, and I thought I had nutritional yeast. So that is what's going on here. Trying to make sure I don't need no more seasonings and trying to hurry up at the same time. I think that's good. So that's good. So now we're going to go ahead and see if it is good. See if I need to add some more. Let me give this a stir as well. All the juice is starting to go. Excuse the loudness. So might need just a little. I'm telling y'all, you want this to be like thicky, and you know what I'm saying? It's ricotta cheese. You don't want it too soupy. And I'm just putting a little bit more just in case. I know y'all probably like, damn, bitch, you about to break it. But I ain't about to break it, but yeah. Just trying to, it's that thick ass tofu on top of that cream cheese. Let me show y'all the texture. I almost made it too creamy, but it still got some thickness to it. Can you make sure the camera's on here? Thank you. I almost made it too creamy, but nope, I didn't. See that? Thickness. That's what you want, thickness. So now we got that done. That's the ricotta cheese. So that's how y'all make vegan ricotta cheese. So whatever you need ricotta cheese for, that's one way to make it. I know they got plenty of ways, but that is definitely one way of making it. So the last thing that I do need to chop up is these tomatoes. You definitely can't have spaghetti and lasagna without tomatoes. Oh, and I'm glad that I'm about to use these because it looked like it was trying to go bad on me. So just chop these up real quick. And I'm going to put these in last. I'm gonna actually season my bell peppers and stuff over there real quick. They have been cooking, getting a little brownness and stuff to it. I'm gonna put these tomatoes in when I put the pasta sauce in, mix it all together, then we gonna layer it. Y'all, when I first started cooking this, it used to take me so long, but once you know how to cook something, and you know what I'm saying, you start moving fast as hell. Like, and like I said, I did chop all the start chopping stuff before I started recording, but I didn't do nothing but chop like 2 bell peppers before y'all came in, so it really wasn't nothing, or whatever was in the pot when I first started this video. So I really just did everything Quiznik as I wanted to. So we're going to come over here and start seasoning this. Our pink Himalaya salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. Oh, that was almost too much. And see, get this mixed. Move back. I'm trying not to make a lot of dishes, but I'm gonna have to put this in here, just to put this sauce in here. So I'm just transferring pots. So we're gonna grab these tomatoes, put these tomatoes, try to clean up this mess real quick. I cannot stand this big ass mess. Can't even do shit. Messed up anyway. Okay, I use these seasonings. Y'all, I really get that from my mom. I wonder was my granny like that, or because she always clean up before, during, and after cooking and stuff. Like, and it helps. You can't. It be so much stuff on the counter, so much stuff in the way. You gotta take your time and move that shit out the way sometimes. And just clean up. Just push it up as you go. That way you don't have much to do after. I ain't trying to tell y'all how to clean up, but I just explaining why I be doing what I be doing. That's it. Maybe it can work for y'all too. Okay, so now I can put the sauce. One thing I like to do with my sauce, I think I learned this from my mom as well. Get you some vinegar. I know apple cider vinegar with mother is the best, but for cooking purposes, I love this vinegar. I put it in my greens, green beans, anything greenery. So you just take your vinegar, put it in a jar, swish it around, get all that goodness out of there. Boom. And then you get a little extra flavoring. We're going to do the next. Put both of them in there. Get a little vinegar. We used to use water, but that wasn't flavorful enough for us. A little vinegar, swish it around, get all that redness. You need everything. Okay, so go ahead and give this a stir. It's already going to be good and seasoned. He's short. He can't see. That's what it looked like. It looked like you about to basically make spaghetti. So now, time for the fun part. Gonna put a little oil in your pan. I use olive oil. I don't use, the only other oil I do use is peanut oil for frying and stuff like that. Other than that, that's it. And coconut oil, but I really don't use coconut oil for cooking, except for I did for one time when I was baking something and I ain't had no other oil but coconut oil, because I usually buy it for my skin and stuff. So I had got, like I said, the gluten-free oven-ready lasagna pastas. So you don't have to boil these. I made a mistake boiling these the first time I bought them, and then down there didn't even have enough noodles for my food. All you gotta do is put it in there. It's gonna cook from the heat and stuff. So shoot, that's way better, way faster. Now let me put these in here real quick. My oregano, my Italian. You can do any type of herbs and stuff on this part. Basil, all that. Parsley, you can do all that on this part. Let me see. I thought I had some basil. Here we go, basil. Basil, I usually have parsley. I don't think I got no more. Basil. I'm going to do a little more salt. Little onion powder. I'm only doing the extra little seasoning because of the sauce. Sometimes you be having to season shit you buy from the store as well. So just a little more of everything. Make sure everything is good while I'm picking up this spoon. Give it a stir, and we're going to carefully layer this. Don't matter what you start with first, long as the noodles goes in first. So we just simply, you know what? I don't got time. Yeah, I probably just made a mess. But hey. I don't feel like it, y'all. I'm just saying. Usually you would just use your spoon and transfer it that way, because it'll be way easier, but don't be childish like me. Okay, y'all, don't do it. Because you see all this, you got to do, wouldn't have to do that if you was scooping it. Okay, so we just getting a nice layer, nice thickness. I made a lot. Okay, then you're going to come over to your ricotta cheese. I feel like I probably should put a little more. Oh, I already put everything up. I can't. Okay, so we just gonna make it do what it do. It didn't look this thick at first, and now it look a little too thick. But we just gonna spread it out the best way we can. You still gonna taste it in every bite, trust me. If it was a little creamier, I probably could have smoothed it out a little better, but it's straight. It is straight. Still getting our protein from the tofu and everything. Still getting the good flavors. Okay. Noodles. Now, y'all already know what kind of vegan cheese I like. You can use any vegan cheese. I usually get the day of vegan cheese. But Meyer's old crackhead ass got everybody else animal ass cheese, but vegan cheese. I said, wow. So the cheese would have hit it off. You would have put it on each layer. You would, if you know how to make lasagna with meat, it's really the same way. You're just not using meat. So you would have after each layer, like after I would have put the ricotta cheese, I would have put my vegan cheese, my sprinkled vegan cheese. Then I would have put more noodles and kept going like that. But yes, I was crunched for time. I was not about to go to no other store to find no cheese. Meyer should have had that shit already. So yeah, that's the only thing. We will not be having cheesy lasagna, but we gonna be having some good ass lasagna. I'll tell you that. Cheese, you know, when you love cheese, that cheese just be putting that extra oomph on stuff. Especially when you put it on top and you melt it. So yeah, but y'all know how to cook it now. So now y'all know it was only 2 things that I did not have in this video: nutritional yeast to season your ricotta cheese and your food and everything. You use it with your seasonings, and the regular vegan cheese to fucking put the cheese on here and have a cheese look. So like I said, please don't go off on me. Oh, she didn't use cheese. I can't eat this. All this extra stuff. I was not about to go to no other store. I was crunched for time. Like I said, before I started this video, I literally just walked in the house from washing. I'm like, I got to hurry up and cook. It's late. Like, I really do be busy. So it's like I'm, doing the best I can. You know what I'm saying? Just bear with me. Just love me. That's it. But just feel like I'm about to have this overflowing in the pot. And I'll say probably about a good 30 minutes maybe in the oven. Because everything is already done. You just really trying to get that ricotta cheese melted up and everything and cook these noodles, obviously. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna try to flow out in the oven, but hey. Yeah, y'all, if I would have had that my cheese, that would have put the finishing touch on this. I'm so mad they did not have no cheese. Like, how the fuck is y'all running out of vegan food already, bro? Like, they have never ran out of that shit. They just be running out of shit now. All of a sudden now our food getting attacked. First they was running out of meat and tissue. Now they want to fuck with the vegans. Alright, that's good. Alright, basically, you already saw what was really going on. Just trying to scoop out all of this. And I'm kind of feeling like this is really about to overflow in my oven. And it really is. But it is what it is. At this point, the damage is already done. It's already in this pot. Because this shit is flowing over. I'm telling y'all, that cheese would have been a nice finishing touch on this. Putting it on top, so when it would have came out the oven, that melted cheese, oh my god. I damn near don't even want to post this video, but I'm like, no, I gotta post it. Because I needed my cheese. But y'all got the basics and the fundamentals. That's all it was, y'all. Long as y'all know where to go for when you cook it yourself. And y'all, I definitely need a bigger pan because this shit definitely about to flow over and I'm about to have to just... Y'all, excuse me, because I be being so ghetto. I just have to knock some of that off because I already know it's gonna overflow. I just have to knock some of my goodness out of the pan because it's gonna overflow when I put it in this oven. I already know it is. At least a little bit. So like I said, we're gonna do one to come back. I did have to cut the video off anyway for it to go in the oven, but it did cut off too early. So I'm just going to show y'all this finished product. Now, like I said, you just keeping it in there until they get a little firmness and stuff around the edges or whatever, and let the noodles cook through and stuff like that. About a good 30 minutes. Like I said, I am mad that I did not get to put my vegan cheese on here, because that vegan cheese melted on here would have been everything. So I'm just cutting a little square so I can get a taste test. No, we got to get a taste test. Let's just see. Yeah, I can't even dig in here. Shoot. Well, I guess I gotta turn it this way, right? Now I know this about hot as hell. Hot. Ooh. I probably look so dumb. Bro, that shit is so good. That shit was so hot. I'm just really trying to check my noodles for real. Look, it seemed like they good. Let me see. Here go a piece. It ain't hard. So, vegan lasagna, y'all. Sorry, a little crazy. That's my ricotta cheese in the middle. And y'all did see how I spread it. I did just like, I did not do it all perfectly and stuff like that. But if I would have had my cheese, my vegan sprinkle cheese, like I said, I use Daiya, the company Daiya, D-A-I-Y-A. And I would have put my, and they got the cheddar cheese, mozzarella, all that. I would have sprinkled it all over the top. And y'all would have saw the melted cheese look. But, like I said, y'all do have the recipe on making lasagna and ricotta cheese. So y'all got a 2-for-1 out this video. You know, I never been a ricotta cheese fan. But I'm like, you know, when you're doing stuff like this, you want something, you know what I'm saying, to help out. So, yep, y'all got a 2-for-1. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope when my other footage, if it come back on my phone, because usually when my phone close out, it either overheated or it couldn't have had too much space because I'm recording this second part. So I don't know, y'all. I just won't know until I see it. I won't see it till after this. So once I put it together, hopefully it be good, because if I don't put this video up, ain't no telling when I'm gonna record one, and that's what I don't want, you know what I'm saying? So, because I kind of been eating light, I haven't really even been doing no cooking, and I'm like, I need to cook. I didn't want to cook this weekend, and I'm like, I've been meaning to get this recipe on this channel. So I was kind of irritated as well that I did not have the vegan cheese to top it off. But oh, and if you have parsley, you can just like this, like, I mean, you can use your basil leaves, you can use the oregano, or you can use the Italian. But if you have parsley, before I let y'all go, any of those herbs, you can just boop, real fancy, put it on the top. That was my oregano. This is my Italian seasoning, just real fancy. Boom. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my basil on there, because I don't think that I have any more parsley. That parsley be looking so good, because it be that bright green, and it be so ooh, lovely. So put little herbs on there, and boom, now y'all got it. So thanks for tuning in with Cooking with Dan. I can't wait for y'all to try this. It really, really, really is good. Do not forget y'all cheese. Y'all basically got everything that y'all need to know and how to do it. Literally, the only thing that I did not get to do was put my cheese in there and put it in each layer. Like literally how you put the sauce mixture, then the ricotta cheese, then you put your shredded cheese, then your noodles, and you know, you keep on just like how I showed you. You just add your cheese in there before you put the next layer of noodles on there. And then when you get done, you will put it over the top. Let that get its little crisp, and you know what I'm saying, in the oven. About a good 30 minutes. Should not take that long, depending on your oven. Then you put your herbs and your parsley and stuff on the top. And there you got it, vegan lasagna. And it's really good. It's good as hell. I burnt my mouth trying to be fat. But it's really good. And, yep, so I will see y'all. I'm going to try to... It's January, like what, 15th or something. I am going to try to get more recipes out before the rest of this month, but at least I wanted to get this in for this month. So I will see y'all next video.